be an interesting segue to the Emily Dickinson poem, because
I think so,
as
yes.
I was reading it, because I've been asked to read it aloud, I was thinking of her science and the science that's embedded in this poem, and how she was a very educated woman. She had as much education as a woman of her time could have, and I think that appears in this particular poem, Tell All the Truth, among other things and other truths that appear in it. Tell all the truth, but tell it slant. Success in circuit lies, too bright for our infirm delight. The truth's superb surprise. As lightning to the children eased with explanation kind, the truth must dazzle gradually, or every man be blind. So here the truth is something very dangerous that can't be approached directly, because it's like lightning. But I love the way it's described in the second line of the poem. Success in circuit lies. And of course we think of something being circuitous and sort of approaching something in another, from an unusual direction. But I also thought of the electric circuit, which in fact had been discovered in 1800, and I think she would have known about, and how the electric circuit tames the electricity of lightning, and how in the first four lines relate to the second four lines of the poem in that surprising way, using science as well as maybe the more expected definition of the word circuit.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because after you had said the connection, that scientific connection, immediately when you read that, it just sort of, all of a sudden I saw that idea. I saw the idea of circuit boards and even computers, which, talking about the progression of science and seeing the way that it constantly gets reinvented, and the way that we've harnessed electricity in those various ways. That's really...
And she was a woman who knew a lot of truths, including the truth of what it was like to be bullied for her religious beliefs or lack of them. Later, though, after this poem was written, the intimate truth of the marriage between her brother and her brother's wife, who was also one of her close friends, the truth of her own life, which, if you read the poems, was something both electric and piercing. And so I think she was an expert in truth and how to express it.
For those of us who are watching this and participating in the Poetry Outreach Project, what possible advice or offering would you give to those who are engaged in going through these 9 poems?
Well, I think read them all aloud, do all of the clips, find out what you like, and go look for other poems by the writers you really enjoy. There's so much available to the poetry lover in libraries, online, wonderful websites from the Academy of American Poets, Poetry Daily. You can find work by all of these poets. It's so accessible. It's really easy, if you find something that engages you, to find more. And I would say, if you find something you like, it doesn't matter why you like it. You don't have to analyze why. you like it. If you like it, go find more of it. Go read more of these poems by these poets.
Great. Thank you very much, Joyce.
Great, thank you.